Good morning guys and happy Monday. So today I have the day off work, which is amazing. We're actually about to go to the beach, if you cannot tell by my attire. So I did film a week of my life last week, but I pretty much spent the whole time watching Stranger Things. So hopefully this week is a little bit more productive. We finally reached season 5 of Stranger Things. So we are on the home stretch of that. But yeah, we're about to go to the beach now. We are going to one that's a little bit further away. So I'm actually quite excited. I did go to the beach yesterday. I got a little bit sunburnt, so not ideal, but I've put some sunscreen on and we probably won't be at the beach for that long anyways. It is currently 9:46, so I'm gonna go grab my stuff. I'll bring my GoPro just in cases. I don't know how much footage I'll get. Honestly, it really just depends on how busy it is, because if it's busy, I don't like filming because I don't want to accidentally film people, you know? It just feels a little bit awkward. So I'm gonna grab all my stuff. I need to pack my bag and then we're gonna head out the door. But hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So happy Wednesday. Now let me explain. So when did I last see you guys? On Monday. Yeah. So on Monday we went to the beach. It was very fun, but then I got home and then I started feeling not that well. But we did like some decluttering in the front room. My vision was to film it, but no, I did not feel well. Did not feel well all night. Woke up the next day thinking I would feel better. Did not. Ended up going to urgent care yesterday and then to the hospital because I thought I had appendicitis. Luckily I did not. But obviously I spent 9 hours in emergency rooms. So it is now 9:48 a.m. on Wednesday. I got home at midnight last night from the emergency room, but I'm feeling a lot better today, knock on wood. But yeah, so now it's Wednesday, guys. I love how this happens when I'm trying to film a week in my life, but obviously I wasn't gonna film at the hospital because everyone was going through it. I am feeling better today, but I don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna see a friend. We're just gonna go for a little beach stroll, hopefully, and then honestly I'm probably just gonna have a chill afternoon. I should have a chill afternoon because I'm working tomorrow, so I just want to make sure I'm better for tomorrow. But I had 4 days off. I was so excited to just be chilling and then I got very unwell, but that's okay. Look, these things happen. So hopefully this afternoon I'll probably just spend it editing, maybe working on my walls because I want to move some stuff around, just stuff like that at home. But I do kind of want to see my friend because I miss her, so I do want to try and do that today at least. But yeah, that's why I skipped today, and that's also why Monday you saw like nothing because everything went downhill. I cannot believe that happened. Look, shout out to my boyfriend who sat in urgent care and emergency with me for like 9 hours. Hold on. My camera's about to die. I know, just for something new. But, so we went to the beach, we went for a walk. It was, I'm so sorry, they're so beautiful today. It was gorgeous. So then I was like, look, I feel okay. Like, I feel like I can go for a swim. So we went back with our bathers and they literally swam for like an hour. I did get a couple clips on my GoPro, which you would have seen. I did not get much though. But I feel amazing now. I'm very happy I managed to do it. It's 1:57 now. So my boyfriend stops work today at 6 and we need to watch Stranger Things. But I'm going to tackle taking all the pages off this wall. So I'm going to put on Riverdale. I started watching it yesterday morning before I ended up going to urgent care and stuff. I don't know how I feel about the show. Look, it's a bit weird. I've started rewatching it. I have watched it previously for like a little bit, but then it just got all a bit too strange for me. But I was like, I need a new show to watch that's just my show to watch. So I'm going to pop that on my TV now, and then I'm just going to start tackling that wall. I was going to film a time lapse, but my camera's about to die, but I will give you a little update throughout. But yeah, I want to try and get some of this stuff off, because as I've said in other videos, I want to move that on top of my bed and then all the pictures on top of my bed to this wall, because I have other walls here that have like surfy pictures on it and stuff, so I want to move it to that wall. Now I am actually moving out of this room in March, so it seems a little bit silly, but I just want to be able to enjoy my space, so I'm gonna do it now anyway, and then once I move rooms I will just transport it over to the new room. But yeah, I'm just gonna start by taking these off, but I need to put on my show first, so let's do all of that. But yeah, I had such a good time, and I do feel, knock on wood, I do feel pretty good. I've had a little bit of lunch. It was not enough for a full lunch though, so once I feel hungry again, I'll eat something else, but let's get this wall done. So that is where we're at currently. I kind of gave up. I got very tired, but I've moved a good amount from here to here. So it actually does look quite cute. It just looks unfinished. So I need to obviously finish that, but I got a bit tired. I did some journaling though. I started on my book journal because I am like prepping to film a journal ecosystem video. So I started doing that. So that was really good. I've updated my habit tracker. So that was good. But yeah, I'm honestly exhausted. It's 9:40 now. I am working tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I've been so bad at filming today. I think it's because when I'm editing a week of my life, it's hard to remember that I'm also filming like a different one, if that makes sense. I'm definitely feeling a lot better, thank goodness. Had some very yummy dinner, walked the dog, you know, just did the normal mundane things really. But I'm very, very excited to go to bed. I do have a later shift tomorrow, so I get to wake up at 6:30 instead of 6, which is very exciting. But I'm going to continue reading my book. I haven't read much today. I read a little bit this morning, but I was so sad because I forgot to take my Kindle with me yesterday, so I didn't even read that much. I mean, that being said, I don't think I would have read anyway, but yeah, so I'm just gonna lay down and read until I want to go to bed, and then I'll just see you guys in the morning. But yeah, you really didn't miss much. I was just doing my wall for honestly ages and then watching Riverdale. Then we watched a little bit of Stranger Things tonight, but we didn't actually get to watch that much today. So, you know, we're gonna have to lock in tomorrow. I keep saying I need to get this done so that I can be a productive human being again. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now so I can go to bed. But good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. Happy Thursday, guys. So I've made it to work. I've actually brought my book with me, so I'm gonna read my book for a bit in the car because I like to get to work early and read in my car on days that I start a bit later. It's just a nice way to start the morning, you know? So I'm gonna read that for a little bit. I have been reading it on my Kindle, but I felt like I haven't read a paperback book in a hot minute. So I decided to purposely bring it so that I read an actual physical book because, yeah, have not done that in a hot minute. But I'm gonna read this for a bit, for about probably 20 minutes, and then we're going to head inside and start my day. But yeah, I'm feeling much better today. Definitely glad that that whole shenanigans of being unwell is over. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep reading. Honestly, I'm loving this book so far. It's definitely a bit intense. It's pretty good, man. So yeah, I'll just see you guys after work most likely, unless something crazy happens between now and then, but I highly doubt that. Knock on wood though. Alright guys, so it is 7:19 p.m. now. I'm actually going to do some quick editing. We are having dinner a bit earlier tonight. My family is like, I have dinner at like 8:30, 8:45 type of family. But tonight we decided to have dinner a bit earlier because we want to watch Stranger Things, of course. So I'm going to quickly do some editing while dinner's being made. Now I had a really good day, to be honest. Like, it went so quickly. I do love days like that where it was a little bit stressful, but honestly it went so quickly. So love that for me. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly do some editing. I still need to journal. I haven't journaled yet for today. But again, like on days when I'm working, I don't do a whole lot when I get home. I feel like it's good to film these things because, you know, there's not always pressure to be doing things all the time or even doing productive things all the time. But yeah, I just feel like editing, so I'm gonna edit for a little bit. We were gonna go to the beach this evening, but I forgot that we were cooking dinner. I say we, my boyfriend's cooking. My boyfriend's cooking dinner, but I forgot that we were cooking tonight, so I was like, look, we'll just stay home, chill out. I'm gonna do a bit of editing, we can watch our show because I have work again tomorrow. But no, I had a really good day, so I love that for me. I did get a good amount of reading done in the car this morning. I think I got a good like 25-30 pages done. I'm so enjoying that book so much. I need to catch it up on my Kindle though, so I need to do that before I go to bed because otherwise I'm gonna be reading up my Kindle and be like, I can't remember what page I'm on. Honestly, 10 out of 10 day. I had a very good day. Got a little energy drink at the end of the work day, which I love. A little bit of a cheeky treat. But yeah, honestly, I'm feeling super good. Had a really good day. So I just need to get some stuff ready for work tomorrow. I put a load of washing on, as I said. I just need to make my lunch, but I'll do that after dinner. And then other than that, we're pretty much chilling, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna edit now. Never mind, my computer's dead. I'm gonna put my computer on charge and then I'm gonna edit. Look how blank my wall looks behind me. That's crazy. I do want to move around the rest of my posters, but there's posters. The posters on that wall, it's like the blue tack, because it's been on the wall for so long, has like gone a bit of a funny texture. So trying to pull it off is actually really difficult. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there because I want to try and pull it off without destroying the posters, but I genuinely don't know if there's a way I can pull them off without breaking them. And also that being said, as I did say, I'm moving rooms again in March. So that's like 2 months away. Obviously I'm going to have to try and move all my posters again. So I don't know whether to just leave it for now. It just looks so unfinished, but also I'm going to be moving rooms soon anyway. I really don't know. I don't know. I need to actually shut up and edit because otherwise I'm not going to get any done. Dinner will be ready by the time I actually start, so let me do that now. Hello, whoa, my hair's looking a little bit crazy from the beach. But anyway, a little bit of an update. So it is Saturday. I filmed nothing yesterday because I worked. I read a lot of my book on Thursday night. So I actually finished my book yesterday, but yesterday was Friday. So I went to work and then we went to like a family dinner thing and I didn't get home till like 10 o'clock. I still journaled. I journaled at 11 p.m. last night and then I finished my book last night. I finished On Wings of Blood. I'm now on, so I look so salty. I'm now on book 2 of that series, so I'm actually loving it so far. It's a little bit shorter than book 1 too, which I love, but I'm just waiting in the car because we just went to the beach and we're gonna make some lunch. But this morning I got up, I had some breakfast, took Snoodle for a stroll, and then I went for a run. I went for like a 20-minute jog. Did not want to go at all, but I've not gone for a run once this week. But again, obviously I've been unwell, so I can give myself some grace, but I knew I was getting in my head about it because I hadn't gone for a run all week, so it was okay. It was honestly just a bit hot, but we went for like a 20-minute jog. We're planning to go away for a weekend in February, so we were just looking at places to stay for a bit, and then we were like, let's go to the beach. So I went for a beach for a swim. I didn't take my GoPro or anything. I got like one clip of the water, but to be honest, the water was so murky anyway, so you wouldn't have seen anything cool, but it was so fun. So yeah, we're gonna make some lunch now. We're trying some like TikTok recipe thing, and then I have to get editing done today. Like, I'm just getting a bit worried because I have tomorrow off, but then I'm working Monday and Tuesday, and I want to get my week of my life from last week uploaded for Wednesday. So I want to get as much of that done today as I can. I want to get that thumbnail done. I want to organize the footage for this week in my life, but it's hard editing 2 weeks in my life at once. I get confused. So I do love filming week in my life. So like, I don't know, do you guys like them or not? Because I feel like it's hard because obviously like I skipped yesterday and I get worried it's going to get repetitive because obviously I do like doing similar things every day, but it's honestly so much easier to film, and it's just kind of fun being able to film whatever, like filming highlights of my week rather than vlogging like one day. So I don't know, maybe I'll film one next week as well, but we'll see. I am working 4 days next week, so when I work more than 3 days in a week, it's kind of hard because obviously I do like some things like after work and stuff, but it's not the same, you know, as having like a full day off of work. But anyway, that's my ramble. That's what we're up to. Feeling really good. But yeah, honestly today, the rest of the day, I just need to get some editing done. We're also doing doing some decluttering. I need to do some decluttering in my room. I don't know if I'm going to get to that today. As I said, priority is edit, and second priority is watch Stranger Things. And then I also actually need to do some study, but I don't really need to do that today, but I need to at least get started on it this weekend just to get back into the swing of things. I do have just over a week before I go back to class, so I don't need to be on top of everything by this weekend, but I feel like just doing like a good 20 minutes getting back into the gist of things would be good. But yeah, that's all we're at. Yeah, I've been doing some online shopping while I'm waiting for my boyfriend, but I've been really good, like not being on my phone more than 2 hours a day. Even the day I went to the hospital, it was still less than 2 hours, which is crazy. But no, I'm doing really well with that. Super proud of myself, super proud of keeping myself accountable with journaling and stuff. With my habit tracker too, like I've been using it. I've been doing good. I'm proud of myself. But I'm gonna stop rambling now because I look like a weirdo just chatting to my phone. It is currently 4:02 p.m. I have been spending past like 2 hours editing. As I said, I was like, I'm gonna get editing done today, and I did. I wasn't planning to do the full video today, but I just kind of got into the swing of it, and I set myself a timer for an hour and 10 minutes. And then by the time I got to an hour and 10 minutes, I was like almost done. So I was like, I might as well finish. And then I finished, but obviously I'm still doing a proof viewing of it now. Then I was like, I might as well just do it all now, upload it, and then be done with it. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna watch some Stranger Things. We're still not done. We still have not finished Stranger Things. I don't know how we're still watching this show, but we're like halfway through the second last episode. So we're on the home stretch. I honestly haven't been doing much. I've just been making my thumbnail, editing, as I said. But yeah, no, I've had a really good day. For lunch, we made these they're supposed to be like jalapeno poppers, or like they're supposed to taste like jalapeno poppers. We found the recipe on TikTok. It was like tortillas with like chickpeas and stuff. It was pretty good, but I feel like it was missing something. I feel like we should have added spices to the chickpeas or something. Everyone else really liked it. I did like it. I just feel like it could have been better. You know? Yeah, I was reading a little bit of my book while I'm waiting for things to export and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and get this done now, so then I don't even have to worry about it. But yeah, Noodle has been hanging out with me all afternoon, just laying there while I edit. And then I still have done nothing with this wall. Because I think I already told you guys, but the blue tack on some of the posters on that wall has kind of like eroded almost. I don't really know how to explain it, but I can't really take it off the wall without almost destroying the poster. And I am moving rooms in 2 months, so I don't want to move it now, risk breaking them to then have to move it again in 2 months. But I mean, I feel like this is better than what it was anyway. This is just very bland, but I feel like I almost shouldn't worry about it because I'm gonna be moving rooms so soon, and I feel like it might just low-key be a bit of a waste of time. Anyways, well, we can do my to-do list now, actually. My little trusty to-do list book. I love me a good to-do list. So this is my to-do list for today. So film week in my life, we did that. Well, I'm currently doing that. I haven't filmed that much this week at all. To be fair, we've had a bit of a hectic week that we weren't anticipating on having, so I can give myself some grace if this isn't the most perfect week in my life. Walked a Noodle, did that. Edit, did that. I actually did a lot more than I thought I would, so I love that. Make thumbnail, done. And go for run, done. So that's everything on my list that I wanted to do today. So very happy with that. I also do need to update my little habit tracker. There we go. My little habit tracker, I need to update that as well, but I thought we could do that together a little bit later when I'm not still supposed to be actually watching this and finishing it. So I'm gonna do that now, so I can just upload everything and then just watch Stranger Things. I need to stop watching this show. And I'm kind of obsessed with it. There's a lot of hate on season 5. Like, people don't really like it that much. I love it. I mean, so far I've really enjoyed it. So I don't know. Again, I don't know what the ending's gonna be. I really don't know what the ending's gonna be, actually. But anyways, that's my update. Feeling good. I'm going to do my habit tracker now. So I will do it for yesterday. So you can see the dates on here of like what date it is. So I've gotten up to the 15th. Today's the 17th. We'll do yesterday. So yesterday I read. So you just color in the little box. So this is hard to do while holding a camera. Next was exercise. I did not exercise yesterday. Did not study yesterday. Screen time was less than 2 hours. Beach trip, no, we went out for dinner, so I didn't get to go to the beach after work. Journaled, yes. Very late last night, but I did it. Book notes, no. Filming, yes. Editing, yes. Now video upload, I don't tick today because yes, I'm uploading a video, but it's actually scheduled to go up on Wednesday, so I would tick that off on the Wednesday. I won't fill out today's habit tracker yet because I haven't journaled yet, and I obviously have one that's like screen time less than 2 hours, which I did yesterday, but obviously I won't know today. I think today's is actually gonna be a little bit longer than I have been doing. But let me have a look because I was sitting in the car and I didn't bring my Kindle. Okay, today it's only 55 minutes so far. Never mind, we're actually pretty good. So I probably will be able to tick that one off today, which would be amazing. But yeah, I'm still waiting for my video to upload, but I have been very on top of using my habit tracker. I did notice the other day though, I got like 3 or 4 days behind. So then I had to catch up and that was difficult trying to remember what you did each day. So I'm trying really hard not to get too far behind again because I worry that if I like miss more than 4 days, I will just give up on it because I won't be able to remember. But I still haven't decided whether every month I'm gonna track the same habits or whether or not I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I honestly quite like what I'm tracking so far. The only ones I would consider changing is obviously the book notes one because I haven't done it once this month yet at all. Because so the book notes is basically self-help books. So I do love a good self-help book, but I haven't read that many. I was reading one that's like 101 essays to change the way you think or something like that. But I don't know where I've misplaced it basically. So I haven't been doing book notes on it because I don't know where it is. So if I could find that again, that would hopefully make me start doing book notes. But yeah, so I'm open to changing that one. I'm also open to changing the filming or editing ones because I mean like I'm pretty, I don't know, I feel like I'm not that interested in tracking it. So I could swap those ones for something else as well. But everything else I honestly like keeping for now, especially like the screen time, exercise. The beach trip one is fun too because it's cool seeing how much you actually go. Anyways, I'm probably going to watch Stranger Things now, which I already said to you guys, but I was like, let me do a habit tracker now so that I don't get behind and then don't do it. A little bit of an update for you guys. It is 8:00. Oh no, my computer's about to die. My computer's on 8%, but this really cool thing with my MacBook is that there's only 2 like USB-C holes, and when I export footage, I'm using both of them. One for the SD card and then one for my hard drive, so I can't even charge it. So let's just all hope that this all exports before my computer dies. Anyways, I'm exporting the footage of this week in my life now, and I've kind of just realized how little amount of footage I have. It's not looking too good, guys, but in that moment I was thinking, do I just scratch this whole video? And then I was like, why would I do that? One of my New Year's resolutions this year is to post the same time every week all year on this channel. So I'm like, if I scratch this video, which by the way, I still have all day tomorrow to film. I feel like even now there probably would be just enough for a video. I think it's just, I mean, I got sick, you know what I mean? I spent all day Tuesday in the hospital. We finally finished Stranger Things, finally. And I mean, to be honest, I have not been on TikTok or Instagram a little bit, but TikTok have not been on at all for weeks. I have heard some things from other people, or like I feel like I did see a video or two about Stranger Things season 5, people complaining about the ending and stuff. To be honest, I thought it was really good. I actually really liked the ending. Me and my boyfriend both agreed. We thought it was such a good way to wrap things up. So it was honestly a very good show. I actually enjoyed it a lot, so that was good. And finally we actually finished it, so I can be productive with my life again. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna start editing any of it. Maybe I should just do a little bit. I feel like that would make me feel good, so I might do that for a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. You haven't missed much. All we did was watch Stranger Things, and now it's 8:04 p.m. But yeah, we were gonna go in the pool, but it was too cold. My mum braved it. I did not. But I do actually have family coming over for like all of tomorrow pretty much too, so I don't even know how much I'm gonna film tomorrow. So basically I've been kind of spiraling this past 20 minutes about like, is this video going to be any good? Should I even post it? I'm like, just enough, Hannah. You're going to post it because you just are. And that's okay. I'm like, once I start editing, I feel a bit better about it. I think it's just sometimes you see how much footage you have and you feel like it's not enough. But once you start editing and putting things down, like it only needs to be like 15-20 minutes long. So, and it's just a realistic week in my life. Like this is what I did this week. So I feel like if I scratched this video, then I wouldn't be being truthful about just like some weeks, you know, we don't do as much as we were hoping we'd do. Give myself a little pep talk, I guess. Okay, it's just finished exporting, so I'm gonna put my computer on charge before it dies on me and probably just edit for a little bit. It is now time for my favorite part of the evening. So I'm going to be reading my book on my Kindle. And before I do that, I'm going to be journaling because I have not done my journaling yet today, but that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be journaling and reading my book. So I will speak to you guys tomorrow, but I love this time of night so much. I look forward to it all day, just reading my book in bed. Look how cute my Kindle is now. I got a cute little charm on it from my boyfriend for Christmas. It's so cute. I'm going to read my book. My dog is here, you can't even see her. I have this like really cool wave light that my boyfriend's mum got me for Christmas, and I put it on every night. It's like my favorite thing ever at the moment. Anyways, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's just past 10 a.m. now. I got up at like 7, cleaned the bathroom because we had people coming over today. We took the dog for a walk, and then we were gonna go for a run, but we went 3 minutes in and I was like, nope. So then we actually just walked to the shops instead and got energy drinks and then walked home. I just had a shower, gotten ready. People are coming over for like most of the day, so I won't film that much today, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna hang out for a little bit because again, I don't know when people are coming. So like, I don't really want to start anything, like start doing anything and then people show up. So I think I will just read my book for a little bit, probably, maybe do some editing. I have to find my parents and stuff. Some people are coming over because I don't know. I never do this anymore. I used to always show my outfit. This t-shirt is my boyfriend's t-shirt. Then I have these like Nike shorts on. They're like very loose fitting. But yeah, so this is what I'm wearing. I do have a swimsuit on underneath because I'm hoping we'll go in the pool and stuff today. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. On days like this, when I feel like I don't want to go for a run, but I can't tell if it's because I'm being lazy or because I genuinely just don't think I should. What I do anyways, I get changed, I get ready and I go. And I go for a couple minutes because like by that point, it's like I might as well keep going. But if my body is still like, Hannah, no, then I know. So I just went for a walk instead. So I still did something active, but I keep forgetting that I was sick this week. So I need to take it a little bit easier on myself. And also I'm going to be swimming in the pool and stuff today anyway. So I just find that's what works best for me. I probably won't see you guys until like this evening. A couple weeks ago, I bought this very cute little sketchbook and I haven't been using it that much. I used it a couple times when I first bought it, but I had a little bit of time. My family just went home. So I was like, you know what, let's just draw some stuff. So I'm just looking on Pinterest, this like random stuff to get some inspo. I mean, look, I'm terrible at drawing. I do not know how to draw, as you can tell, but it's the act of doing it and it's relaxing. And I feel like obviously the more you do something, the better you'll be at it. So I was doing a little bit of doodling while listening to my day list on Spotify. I'm honestly so tired. Like I want to go to sleep. So I have to keep my brain busy so I don't fall asleep. Basically is where we're at. So I might just fill up a little bit more of this page and then maybe read my book. I'm just trying to obviously stay out of my bed so I don't fall asleep. Like my dog is right there. You can barely see her. I've had a good day though.